We are live on Twitch with Caffeinated Arcade. Welcome back. It's been a couple weeks, and we're here a little bit earlier than usual. So, from now on, we'll be starting at 7 p.m. UTC instead of 7:30, just so we have a little extra game time and wiggle room starting out. My only announcement before we jump into the recap of what happened last time is to keep your eyes out on the Discord. We'll actually be running a one-shot on the server on Sunday, and then I also suspect that since it's summer, there will be more one-shots coming up soon if you want to be a part of those. So, last time on Adventures in Alainn, the Fannies rescued the Chinora Swamp from the influence of another obsidian relic and defeated a cult known as the Watering Order. With the relic in hand, they began making plans to return to Crestborn and find the quickest way possible. They were warned previously that there was a conflict between the Crestborn Alliance and the Bellerose dynasty, and currently the king of the dynasty is missing and his son Prince Fabian is in charge, which some of the party members recognize as not being a good thing. They heard this news by way of a sending spell earlier in their travels, that the prince was accusing the Alliance of being responsible for the missing king. They didn't hear anything more, but they know that there are negotiations going on between the two nations. They rested at Sunivi's home near the Misty Lake, and Derek, our dwarf artificer, reached out in prayer to Saint Nightingale, who surprisingly took a physical form within the forest and met with some of the party, noting the dire circumstances surrounding the relics. She let them know about a lighthouse near the coast with a hermit named Mad Henry, who would most likely help them get to Crestborn quickly for a favor. With new energy, the party said their goodbyes at the Misty Lake and began seeking out this lighthouse. When they got there, they saw a wizard frantically trying to put out fires. He had accidentally released 2 fire elementals from the plane of fire due to some magical mishaps. Sorry, I'm laughing at the chat. The party dispatched them, but took some pretty big hits during the battle. They decided to rest for the evening and teleport to Crestborn in the morning using the wizard's teleportation circle. And that is where we left off last time. Oh my god.
Nice. That was quite an event, wasn't it, guys?
In short, if you weren't here last time, you didn't miss a damn thing.
No, I remember exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm reading through your
It was
guys'
just a little bit of
comments.
fire,
Oh my
just
god.
a little bit.
That was an adventure I will never forget.
Indeed.
And Mel was there too.
Everywhere.
Wait,
I've been here the whole time.
When did-
I'm just kidding.
when did Mel get here?
Oh man.
Dang, humans have to put bells on them.
Her spirit
Wait.
says from Crestborn.
You're not human?
We have.
Cricket noises.
It's dope.
Well, that is true. I think I'm pretty sure like our only human character.
I'm the only human, but I grew up with gnomes, so you know it's okay. I identify as a gnome.
Wait, what?
In other words,
You grew up with gnomes?
if you die, you are fair game.
A gnome. Girl gnome. Gnomes.
Did you ever come up with the illness pneumonia? I could know it'd be very difficult to track.
I did get my friend the book. T is for pterodactyl.
Tater.
The P is silent.
Oh my god.
There's no such thing.
My kingdom for knife.
Okay.
Dak, you jumped in at an interesting time. These players are driving me crazy.
We do. Is what we do.
Oh, that's her way of saying she loves us.
Yes.
I don't know
Indeed.
about you, but I'm doing everything I can to make things hard for the DM.
Thank you. I appreciate
I
that
mean,
so much.
I'm playing my
I would
role.
I would say I agree, but on the other hand, I don't really have to try. I found out.
You guys
You're
keep
doing
me
a good
on my
job.
toes.
I'm just glad we're starting a half hour early.
This is like, training for being a manager. In a way.
That is true, just dealing with
But you
the
want to
other
manage a
chaos.
circus of monkeys?
Yes.
That
Manage a
would be
circus of
so
monkeys.
cool.
Manager for like recently graduates.
No, they actually try. You have to get the people who've been there like 20
Actually, yeah,
years
I agree with
to
you.
40 year, like just about to retire, so they don't give a cred anymore.
Like 40-year-olds
Can
or
confirm.
like above.
40 to 60-year-olds, the ones who have
Yeah.
been there so long they don't care anymore. Like they're like just about to retire and they just don't care. They're like, I'm gonna retire at the end of the year. What are you gonna do? Fire me?
I
This
mean,
reminds me of the time my dad was a massive troll at his work.
we'll,
It's like
I
you
will say you. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
go
Go
on.
on. God damn it. I was just gonna say you vastly overestimate the amount of commitment the average person has. Retirement, give it like half a year and people don't give a shit anymore.
Thanks.
That's probably true. Yeah.
So, Glucose, you didn't get the pleasure of meeting the wizard in the lighthouse last time. And he's dressed pretty similarly to you. He also has a long gray beard, but he's much taller. He's a human.
Except he smells like soot, not cheese.
Yeah, his beard is a little singed from dealing with fire elementals, but he says, I don't think I have the pleasure of making your acquaintance.
My, what a handsome fellow! You're looking very swell.
It's like looking in the mirror.
Exactly. Maybe a little bit different on the eyebrows, a little bit, but still very similar. Brother,
Are we related?
our heights are similar. It must be. The resemblance is uncanny.
I don't.
Yes,
I'm gonna- I'm gonna, like-
taller than you.
I'm gonna like start like like walking around inspecting him. Or wait, no. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mirror every bit of his movements.
Okay. And just copy him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna copy him, but I'm gonna like mirror it. So it's like he's actually looking in the mirror.
Roll me a wisdom check real quick.
Yes. Sure.
On a 9, you're almost positive the resemblance is too uncanny that this wizard is related to you. He might be your dad.
More dad stuff.
It's impossible. We're both old.
Does everybody have daddy issues here?
I don't have issues anymore. What are you talking about? My dad's in Port Elville.
I don't
Now
even-
you just have mummy issues.
I
I
don't,
don't even
mommy
have a
issues.
daddy.
I'll find her when she's ready to reveal herself to me.
Right. Okay.
It's not a problem. I don't see it as a problem. It's a thing, but it's not a problem. Problem has such a negative connotation. Ever since I met Nightingale,
I didn't say
I'm
it
trying
was
to
a problem.
rise
I just
above.
said issue. I didn't say problem. I said issue.
It's a thing. It's not an issue.
Okay.
I'm not overly defensive.
Are
I,
both
I, I already have a dimension of my own. It's called rope trick.
Rope tricks are awesome.
I love it. It's the only.
Whenever
spell
I
I'm
use a little
using.
bit of rope, it's usually with a trick.
I mean, yeah, you do
Yeah,
have a
but
dimension.
you have to pay yours.
Or they pay me.
Tom's apparently become a gigolo.
Depends on the day.
The wizard says,
Get
I
nailed.
started out with that spell. And then I started experimenting with plane shifting. And then I met you guys.
Yeah. And how did the plane shifting go?
It went horribly.
But it also worked.
That you were
true.
right.
A little bit off topic, but I googled cheesemancy, and apparently it's an actual real thing on Elder Scrolls.
You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. There's like a whole like a Wikipedia section for it. Like cheesemancy is a thing.
The more you
think
know.
Think about it, something to
A
do with the
whole, a
fact-
whole, a whole new
might as
meaning
well-
for the term homebrew.
Also, might have something to do with the fact that there is a staff in the game that can't turn people into cheese. So
I think it's just making cheese though.
Wait, what? Terrifying.
What's this gnome's name?
It's
know.
the glucose.
The other one, the duplicate.
Oh, I'm not a
You know.
gnome. I'm a human.
you know,
Hmm,
Wait,
I
what?
don't know. It's almost like looking at a mirror with you.
So, human.
Oh my gosh.
So what's this human's name?
know.
Sorry, Mad Henry, I was reading. Is it actually Rylan?
no, that's me.
I figured. Who's Rylan?
Rylan starts becoming a cannibal.
This is my...
Starts?
Actually, all of you are cannibals now that I think about it.
No, I've never eaten a tiefling.
That's what they say.
Tieflings are basically just fancy humans. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Tell me, young man. Well,
Mad
to be
Henry?
honest, I'm sorry.
Mad Henry?
Mad Henry, is
That
that
is
your
my name. That is my name.
Is your first name Mad?
No, Henry. Mad is more of a title. Because I've spent a
No.
lot of time alone at a lighthouse.
Now, how do you earn those? Do you just give it to you, or
The title?
do you have to do? Yes.
Well, there's a small hamlet around here, and they give me the title just because once in a while they'll hear explosions in the distance when I experiment.
Maybe I should start terrorizing a town.
You should. It's fun.
No, I'll take your word on it, double me. Speaking of which, why are we here again? Something about fire?
No, we did that already. We're trying to get to Crestborn. And I would like some gold for putting out your fire. And I just hold my hand out to Henry.
We made a deal, remember?
No. I still have my hand out.
Here, Tom, I'll give you a gold.
Oh, appreciate it. Yes, I'll take it.
I'm gonna use illusion to like flick a gold towards you.
All right. I have. What would that be? Investigation?
I mean, it's just gonna disappear when it touches your hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. The illusions don't pass through physical inspection. Yeah, pass
That's
through.
true. So Mad Henry just says, "No, there was no gold involved. I'm teleporting you to your next destination, remember? And teleportation is expensive, so I feel like that's enough."
Wait, are we going
That-
to the prison already?
Crestborn.
Oh, I believe we were going to the exact location that the Saint of Sunlight happened to be in.
This ain't no sunlight. I feel
No,
myself
we-
out of the loop.
We saw her already. She's so hot, and she like touched our hearts in ways that we'll never truly understand.
Tom, I have grown to like you, but I swear to God, I will eat off your face if you don't shut up.
You gotta catch me first.
I'm pretty sure we had decided we needed to go to Crestbourne first. Then we're going to go visit Glucose's old pals at the prison. Maybe drop them off there, and
No, we're screening them out.
Yeah, that's what we'll tell you.
They're good boys. You see, they'll be useful. Trust me.
I'm gonna use Mage
why
Hand
when you say that do I get the good old boys from Dukes of Hazzard playing in my head?
It sounds
so
like a you problem.
I want to use Mage Hand to do a triple flipping of the bird. My real hands and my Mage Hand flipping you off.
Oh wow,
And
that's
here I thought-
impressive.
Yeah, I thought you were going to give him a giant wedgie.
No. We're just joshing each other with that freaking fake gold.
Tom's not kidding. He wants real gold, or he'll take a spell book.
I mean, I would totally take either of those things.
Wait, is that towards me or him?
Yes.
Wait,
But apparently
actually,
teleportation is expensive, so whatever.
Usually it's like 50 gold pieces or something a spell level, and isn't it like a 4th level spell or something?
I honestly have no idea.
Same. Also, I'll go ahead and hold a gold piece out towards Tom and just go, keep the change.
Taken.
I'm rich.
Inventory gold +1. All right.
-1. Oh boy, whatever will I do?
Anybody else want to pull the strings on his sleeping bag really, really tight tonight?
Suddenly the
Just
wizard
me?
goes, who... Did any of you see a letter laying on my desk?
It's your desk. Why would you see
Zenivia
your letter?
coughs up a small piece of paper.
Oh, that makes perfect sense now.
I think your
No.
desk got charred. Did we see the letter on the desk? I think we saw
You
the letter on the
did.
desk.
You found
wasn't
his
that the one where
rejection
he-
letter.
His rejection. I remember the rejection letter. I was gonna say he got rejected badly.
Oh yeah.
Like there was a
that.
nice rejection letter, and then there was one that was really harsh.
Like from a girl?
No, from like the Wizarding Academy or something.
It was actually the Meridian Theater in Port
Oh,
Belleville.
right. For his play.
Yeah, he tried to submit a play script that got denied.
That is sad.
No, I'm sorry. I think your desk got burned up. Was there something important on it?
Make a deception check.
I would like to never mind, I cannot actually. I've mistaken this character with another character.
You're all good.
Deception.
Ooh, that's pretty
17.
good.
Oh, that was a good bluff.
I'll roll for him, but his insight's not too high. Oh, yeah. He's like, okay, if the shoe fits.
Speaking of shoes, by the way, do you have any extra spellbooks lying around?
Well, there was a lot of fire in there. They might be charred.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking about just one in your person right now.
Well, unfortunately, most of my spellbooks are kept on the bookshelf. Then he points over, and you see that where the portal was summoned, it's just like this charred, completely black bookcase. That's barely recognizable as a bookcase anymore.
That does not seem like the wisest of ideas. In retrospect, you might want to move it.
Yeah, I'm writing some notes for next time I try.
Hey, fellow, you're not the brightest, are you?
And if you're going to try and open portals again, you might want to have some backup just in case you open something nasty.
That's
See,
true.
this is why I miss Mel. Mel was the only wizard so far that we've met that was competent.
Was she?
Absolutely.
You just liked it because her chest was bigger than her waist.
I mean,
That sounds like painful.
sounds
I
like
didn't,
two
e-
reasons.
I didn't even notice. Also, I'm the only one who got a hug from her, so
So you would notice.
Something my friend would
Possibly.
always say: a big waist would always make up for a lack of chest, but big chest would not make up for a lack of waist.
Also, the competent wizard part.
I mean, I suppose she was decent. Never really noticed she was there.
Yeah,
Very.
yeah, she does. She is very, very stealthy.
All right, so let's go to Crestborn and say hi.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean, some
Can
of
I
us
do
might.
a quick arcane check from when you're like resting to see if I noticed anything interesting?
Yeah, sure. Well, this would be investigation, just to see if you notice anything fun.
Investigation. Okay.
Also, are
16.
we?
So, let's see here. I actually gotta open up a different document. Um, where did it go?
So, are we actually resting here?
Well, we rested here after we fought with the fire elementals, and then we're heading into Crestborn because we were pretty charred and had no
Not to. S-
hit points and everything.
I was
But
not
you
to
Is this
say
guys,
like
because
a?
I didn't do a long rest.
Is it a short rest or
Yeah.
a long rest?
this was long because when we got to the tower, it was late at night and it was on fire. So then we slept it off.
Yeah, because we had no spells left.
Yeah. Well, you guys didn't.
Okay. And a lot of us were down hit points and everything else.
Yeah, I think you guys were planning to rest, and we'll kind of jump ahead to time when. jump ahead forward in time where the wizard is making breakfast out of what he can find, considering the lighthouse is very damaged.
And I am going to trade out Dragon's Breath for Gust of Wind. That's the most
No.
useless change ever. But yeah.
No
Um,
more dragon's breath for you.
Actually, no. You know
I
what?
liked it.
I'll remove
like
Gust of Wind and I'll use Fireball.
Ooh.
Wait. So
will.
we still don't get Dragon's Breath?
You know what? I'll remove Tiny Servant and I'll put back Dragon's Breath.
Yes.
Wait.
This is for my familiar. 'Cause yours is dead.
Oh, I could do that. Yeah.
But
I
don't
know.
you get your familiar back overnight because it's a magical familiar, or was it a?
Ooh, breakfast.
Yeah, I feel like Sunevi will just
It got
continue to kill
crispity
it.
crunchity. It got crispity crunchity.
And it's
A little
definitely like
charred.
a old person breakfast. It's oatmeal, which is funny because I love
think-
oatmeal. So
I
Hey,
could
with the
give
Uh,
with the brown
Dragon's
sugar,
Breath.
enough brown sugar in it, it's delightful.
it is.
I will add though, if we did do a long rest and all that kind of stuff, just a little something for the group. Like those who tend to be a fan of the body pile, they would probably have noticed that Sunevi for once didn't participate
Aww.
He didn't what?
for whatever reason.
He didn't what?
He didn't want to
Participate.
join the body pile.
For once, Sunevi didn't join the body pile.
I thought that was the main reason we had a body pile.
I thought he created the body pile.
Indeed.
Yeah.
So make of that what you will.
So there was no body pile. I didn't notice because I didn't care.
Damn. There's a lot of tension going on right now.
I've voted against the body pile many times. That's why I have my own bag of holding sleeping bag.
Interesting.
You do know, down the line we will just like drag you in the bag of holding into the body pile.
Stop drugging me. I don't consent.
They don't care.
So going back to your investigation, Ryland. Sorry, I had to find my notes. You do see
No
something,
worries.
but it's a matter of getting to it without the wizard noticing, because it looks to be like a small safe, essentially.
Okay.
hidden behind some like boxes and like crates and things.
I
Okay.
I offer to help if she's gonna be all stealthy or something, and just like touch her on the shoulder and distract whoever's looking.
Do you? You might be better. I can distract and you can go because I
Well, I don't
have.
know what you're looking for, so I just want to help you out.
Oh, I was just looking to see if there was some interesting spell book or something that he was keeping interesting because wizards tend to have interesting goodies around, magic items and the like.
All right, so I guess if you point out what you want me to steal, I can steal it.
Yeah, because I have a pretty good sleight of hand, but I'm not necessarily good at like picking locks and things.
Oh no, I got you. I've got mage hand legerdemain.
Bless you.
Okay, so gonna roll your
Right.
um sleight of hand.
Legitimate.
So I can send a hand to be invisible and do the sleight of hand for me. So
Okay.
All right.
So I'll start talking to the wizard about, the portal and different planes and what he found, and like being all nice and distracting.
Okay.
So does that mean I have the advantage?
Indeed.
Uh,
Nice.
I love that
Yeah.
27. That
Yeah.
27 is
Even if he
beautiful.
rolled a nat 20, he couldn't roll that high, so I'm not gonna bother.
Very nice.
So you is your goal to, because it's just like a little probably like I would think of like a small box essentially that appears to be locked. Are you unlocking it with that sleight of hand roll?
I guess what I would do is whatever she pointed out to me, I would just stash in the bag of holding, and
Okay.
then deal with when we're
Far
on
away.
the other side. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so easy enough. Yeah, you. It's very small too, so you easily stash it in the bag of holding.
Sweet. And I'll whisper to Ryland, "I got you," and that's that.
Oh, thank you so much for making us breakfast, but I think we need to get going soon because, like there's apparently a lot of people that we really need to get back to. Make
You
sure
didn't like my
everybody
oatmeal?
is okay. Oh, your oatmeal was great, and the berries were a lovely touch.
By the way,
Wait.
while you were cooking, I was using your kitchen too, and I made some snacks.
Oh my god. He looks and sees you like right behind him. And he's like, "Oh,
He does
that's
he does the
fine."
equivalent of when did you get here?
I was here all
Wait.
along. What are you on about?
Yeah,
Wait, this slot was meant to be breakfast?
I only drank coffee if it was available,
he would probably have coffee available.
so I drank some coffee. Thanks for the coffee.
It's very
Oh, so
gritty
this.
and has like grounds in it, but it is there.
Prestidigitation.
Fair.
Anyone who's been paying attention will notice that Nevi's sort of been like putting his mace in this oatmeal, thinking it might have been some kind of contact poison. Hmm. I am disappointed.
It's oatmeal mush.
So you didn't like the oatmeal?
It, he prefers to eat meat.
Well, I think it's best to send you guys back to the capital anyway. I thought we were friends.
By the way, I made
I
something
thought
way
we were
better than
friends. Aren't we
oatmeal.
friends?
I mean, do we have to be friends?
I mean, we could just call this a one and done sort of thing and agree to never
I'm
see
all
each
ab-
other again.
I'm all about it.
Okay.
I do not do one night stands.
You didn't even do the body pile last night.
Why would you notice that? You never join anyways.
No. It was much
Why do you
quieter
care?
last night.
So why do you care?
I don't know. I assume I won't wear.
I don't know if you. I honestly don't know if you would be. If you think you'd be, sure. Fine by me.
I'm gonna.
I'll assume that it was quieter, so I was better able to sleep.
Sure, that works.
That's phenomenal.
I'm gonna approach the party with a tray of muffins, about 1, 2, 3. I'll say 6 muffins, but 3 of them is an illusion. Muffins, anyone? They're special treats. They will make you strong.
I will politely decline.
You are such a wuss. You know that?
Excuse me
We've
for not
all
wanting to
heard
put
of
your
what
stuff in my mouth.
We've all heard of what happened with the fungus laced cheese. It
It's
was
muffins. It's not mushrooms. It's muffins, and the cheese was not laced with mushrooms. You just ate it directly, the mushroom.
oh
I've been explaining this the whole time.
And
No,
I still don't
in an
want your
attempt to
food.
in an attempt to bury the axe, I suppose I'll try one. So, what? Out of
who are
character,
you
what do I need to?
burying the axe in?
He doesn't have an
I
axe.
don't know. Also, out
But
of
which one
character,
is
what do I need
real?
to roll to like see if I accidentally pick a illusional one?
It's an investigation, I think.
Yeah.
I'll post
What about
in the illusion in here. I think you have to
Let's see here.
DC 16. Yeah.
Investigation, yeah.
Yep.
Or if you
I
touch
mean-
it. You know, if you touch it, it's just.
I will say that's the thing because I'm not really like checking for illusion. I'm just like reaching out. So should I just like roll a d6 and let's say odds I get a proper one, evens I don't.
That's fair. Let's see it.
Even, so I get a proper one actually.
Nice.
Ah, good eye.
Punch.
And you get.
True polymorphed into a frog.
You actually weren't supposed to eat it right now, but
Ribbit.
you get.
Joke's on you. Glucose is a level 20 wizard. We just didn't tell anybody.
He probably is. He just acts like like how Elminster always acted like he was an bum fool, but he was really like one of the most powerful wizards. Probably something like that.
The cheese wizard. You also get three temporary hit points.
Oh sweet. Yeah. I have voice.
And you last for 8 hours.
Oh,
No,
I
wait.
last that long
No,
now.
no, no. I think they last forever if you eat it.
Sweet. Oh, they
Yeah,
last
yeah,
for
They last
Okay.
forever. There are other muffins here for the rest of you. Yes. But which
You said
one
it was
is real?
investigation?
Yes.
If you're trying to look at them ahead of time.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
know glucose's drinks.
You can see 3 muffins. There's like a little bit transparent, I guess, with your insight.
Oh, you know
Jeez,
what?
Thanks so much for making muffins this morning, glucose. Grandpa did the
Careful.
real ones.
Of course. Now eat up. Yes, yes, eat up.
So I'm gonna roll for my familiar. Right? And I want the familiar to enjoy the investigation roll of an 8.
Well done. Wait, -5.
The
Good
familiar's
job.
intelligence the familiar's intelligence is a 1.
That is
Wow.
beautiful.
Damn.
I thought illusions
Dumb.
didn't work on things that were really, really dumb. Or do they
Does
work
it?
better on things that are really, really dumb?
I honestly don't know.
I I'd assume
I-
they wouldn't work
Yeah, I
very
think
well.
I think it's more the thing that like charisma stuff tends to not work on like really dumb things like
You
forcing
can't
someone
charm
to be your
something that's too
friend
dumb.
or
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean, it is a baby. What do you want? It does it
Oh.
grabs a fake one, I guess. Whatever you set this up as, the familiar
Oh,
Aw.
is dealing with it.
it seems your
Aw.
little guy is a little dumb.
Oh. He's just a little baby.
So Neve will smack the back of your head.
Which head?
Your head.
Now,
Fuck.
what the hell was that for?
Don't talk to the little one like that.
Well, it's
Just
not
a
my
little
fault.
hatch.
Not my fault. He's dumb.
I smack you again.
Now.
Oh man. And at this time the wizard's like, isn't it about time you leave? And he's like beginning to like draw the teleportation circle.
I smack the wizard.
Ow!
I'll
No,
eat.
no.
I'll eat the last. I'll eat the last muffin.
Solid.
Uh,
Before I finish this last marking,
Do you need
Crestborn,
some
right?
guidance? Yeah. Do you need some guidance before you're done? Just to make sure you remember you get Crestborn or anything like that.
Nah, I've been to Crestborn before. It's fine. The one question I will
Okay.
ask, because this will determine where I send you. Do you know if they still have the whole teleportation hall thingy?
I
thought you've been there.
Tom?
I mean,
It's been a while.
building is still there, unless they got like raided. Do I roll like history or something? Like it should. I feel like it should be there.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a history check. Okay, nice. On a 19, you know that, yeah, there's like a giant teleportation hall in the Traveler's Square
Yeah.
of Crestborn.
Yeah.
You do remember, however, that with the whole thing with Iraxium, they briefly closed it. You're pretty sure they opened it back up? Maybe?
I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be fine. All we gotta do is get to Crestborn. If you need to see a picture of my house, and I show him a picture of Araxium's old house,
With my house.
with minor illusion, it's the fanny pad, so the house. If we'd rather go there with more assurity, that could work as well. So I'm just gonna minor illusion the house. It's on the east side of Crestborn.
I was about to ask, what would happen if you tried to send it to a place without a teleportation pad?
Well, the spell just wouldn't work if it wasn't set up. If I try to send you to a permanent circle anyway. Well, why don't I send you to a location I'm familiar with? That way it has a higher rate of success.
Where would that be?
No matter.
Ominous
I've-
answer.
I really think it does matter. Where would that be? I can't go back to jail.
Can I roll Arcana to see what could happen?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm using all my school knowledge. Back in Crestborn, home turf. Come on, that one.
He just says, a little place known as the Spellbound Bookstore. And, you know that it's probably best if it's a permanent circle or a place he's familiar with, or things could go very badly.
Should I get more detailed with my illusion so that we go to my house? I'm familiar with my house.
It's my house.
I'll use minor illusion to make a little Tom to make it more detailed.
We might just want to leave it as someplace he already knows.
But if it's
Because I'd
closed,
rather. Well, even if it's closed, the permanent circle would still be there, though. And then we just have to, like, break out.
all right,
Sam,
yeah.
Yep.
We're equipped to break out of places. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep. Tom, what can
I
you
mean,
tell us
we
about
have
this?
several ex-criminals here. I'm sure you guys are breaking out of places.
I don't know
And
what
you
you mean
were
by
giving me
X.
shit about me being in prison.
And Tom, what can you tell us about this place that we're being sent
I'm
to?
the only one who hasn't been in prison, so you know.
Yet.
Yeah.
You were in Britain. We
We
all
were,
in
yeah.
Britain.
We were in the Mariah Academy in prison for like killing people.
So Tom,
You've
you
been in
being the one
prison for-
from Crestborn, you know that the permanent circle is in the teleportation hall. You know that he mentioned the place he's probably most familiar with in Crestborn is the Spellbound bookstore, which is actually in the Marai Square, pretty close to the academy. But you just don't know what section of the bookstore he's talking about because of the weird look on his face.
Ooh, we're gonna go to the sexy part of the bookstore. Let's go.
I've seen worse. Let's go.
Yeah, I read you worse.
I've been to Route 24 before.
Okay. So, you guys are going to the bookstore, or at least attempting to?
That was an instant joke.
Yes.
It's up to you guys. He can send you
I mean,
wherever.
I don't know either, so I'll just go with the group.
All right, listen, Glucose. If things go haywire, I need you to take us all back in time to this moment and go somewhere else.
It doesn't work like that, buddy.
Yes, it does. Let's go.
He finishes the
We're
last of
finally
the
time.
Lying yet.
he finishes the last of the chalk teleportation marking and goes go 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 go. And you're like,
Boy.
fuck! And you run through. Alright. Who wants to roll the D100, or should I roll it?
That sounds so encouraging.
Can I just roll to rewind time?
Unfortunately, no.
All right, I'm gonna do silvery bars if we get too far off course.
Oh, you know
Against
what?
the DM.
I could use Chrono Shift.
See, I told you.
Yeah, it's not gonna rewind time, but
Do we even know if we want a high number or a low number on a D100?
yeah,
Nope.
that is a good question.
So, I will tell you the chance of failing is very, very low on this one.
Okay.
It still exists,
I would like-
but
I would like to cast Mending to try and repair this travesty of a session. Oh wait,
Okay.
it don't- oh wait, it only,
I'm gonna
it
use
only
Chrono
fix-
Shift to ruin your spell.
I was about
You
to say,
can't-
oh wait, it only fixes 1 foot. We're doomed.
alright. Am I rolling it, or does someone else want to?
Who do we trust?
Who wants to be
Wait,
responsible for the fate of the party?
Not it.
Glucose.
60.
Glucose.
Wait,
Yay.
so we want a high roll or do we want a low roll?
60.
So, on a 60, let me double check something, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, cool. So, you hear a faint pop, and it's almost like being at too high of an altitude for a second, and it feels like your ears are like getting all fuzzy and your vision kind of goes white for a second, and you're like, ah! And then suddenly you appear in the middle of basically a chained off section of the bookstore with a lot of nudity on the books that are there.
Oh my!
Damn it, Glucose, what did you do this time?
That wasn't me. I think this is a good outcome.
Tom, is this a room in your house that I don't know?
You've been to my house.
Well, I asked if it's a room that I haven't been in.
No.
I'm
no.
gonna.
It's
Can
my
I
house,
find?
damn it.
Can I find any books on goblins?
Well, if you find a book of goblins in this section, it might not be
Why?
what you want.
Make an
you
investigation
want
check.
Why do you want a book on goblins?
Anatomy,
Alright,
of
well-
course.
While he's looking for porn, I want to give Ryland the box that I pilfered from Henry.
Okay.
And
And
I just want to pass it to her and say like, hey, if it's locked, let me know, and I'll whatever. But
it does
yeah,
have a
tell her-
lock on it, but yeah, you do have that little safe now.
You know, just because I can.
cool.
I would also like to like pick out the closest book and just read it.
Okay.
Wait, do I see this lockbox thing?
You do.
Oh, let me try something with that.
What are you gonna
That's-
try?
yeah, it's up to Ryland. I passed it to her.
Well,
What do you got
right.
in mind?
I'll show you. Then I'll pull up my water skin. And I would like to use shape water to like take the water from the water skin and like put it into the lock and then freeze it. Then I'm gonna turn it.
Okay. Roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier to see if it actually has the effect you want.
Oh, so I can just roll the intelligence.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Chrono Shift to take the 23.
Okay. So, easily enough.
Wait,
I-
I can't use it on myself.
You're all good, so it's a 14.
Yeah.
It seems like this lock just needs a little bit more oomph. It freezes, and then it's just frozen there. It doesn't seem to really have an effect.
Try turning it.
You know, if I try turning it, I might break something.
Well, now that you've frozen it, I could melt it and just pick the lock.
Just try to just humor me for a little bit. God damn it!
All right, but why? Aren't you looking at porn?
I was, but it's for later.
It's for later.
again-
Oh no.
More
And-
reason
Use it
for
now.
not joining the body pile.
You did find some goblin porn, by the way.
Sweet.
Oh, so apparently biting ears is a thing. Interesting.
Sunivi,
What did I miss?
roll a d6.
Ooh.
Is this a sleight of hand rule, or
No. That's a 3.
So, that was the scale of smut that I just invented. A 6 would have been basically illegal in Crestborn, but 3 is, you know,
God.
pretty.
I'm gonna use my inspiration. Damn it! didn't even have inspiration.
So, it's a pretty middle of the road smut book, but yeah, Sunivi's not really used to it in general, so you just think soft skins are crazy.
This is like the the tasteful kind of porn.
It is. Like,
Very vanilla.
both. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I'm stuck.
Hold on.
Yes, go on, describe it to us.
Are we turning this into a mature rating stream again?
No.
I am listening. Describe it to me in great detail.
So,
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and be like, I miss Mel.
If you're gonna describe his stuff, I want you to describe my stuff.
Goblins.
glucose, roll a d6.
Oh my god.
This
What
is
have
the
you
smut
done?
meter.
Please roll.
Yes!
So,
I got the spicy stuff.
yeah, you have to go like way in the back of this section. And even then, it's like basically in a glass box.
Do I want to smash it?
It says, please ask for assistance.
It does.
I'm gonna smash it.
Sunevi, your book actually has a pretty good story to it. It's very smutty and very romantic, but it has a good story about a farmer named Bob and a thief named give me a name, guys. God damn it.
Oh, Bob's fertilizing the field, all right.
Yep. Basically a thief trying to steal crops, but then it turns into like a love story and a redemption arc. What's that?
I want to read
trying
this
to
book.
steal some corn.
I
Yeah.
want to read this book. What's it called?
The farmer and the shaft. I don't know. You're making me come up with porn book names on the spot.
You're welcome.
You're gonna see Tom like kneeling off, talking to Derek, and be like, "Nightingale told me to be good. She told me," and I'm just like crying on his shoulder.
The farmer and the slashy. I like it. And Derek is just like, just rolling his eyes and shaking his head.
Hey, Derek, check out this one.
And he's just like shielding his eyes. And oh my gosh.
I'd like to title mine Gobbo Trouble.
Yes. Do you break the glass for that one?
Barely legal. Oh my god.
Oh man. So
I know the internet.
Wait, does my goblins like? Oh man.
Hey, illegal.
Barely legal.
at this point
I
you
prefer them
see
there.
the store owner, and she's a very tall furball with like kind of curly hair around her. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. Like furball ears. And she has like little librarian spectacles on the crook of her nose. And she's just like, how did you get in here?
Lady, you've got some weird shit
God
in
damn
here.
it, Amber. God damn it.
Yeah.
Who ordered the librarian stripper?
Excuse me. I am a business owner. Wait.
I'm pretty sure some of these are illegal.
Oh, the Crimson Crest doesn't check in here too often. It's alright.
It's still illegal.
It's barely legal. Come on.
Barely.
I'm not into furries. No bears. Oh, thank you.
So like, soon you will like hold up the book he's reading and just go, can I have this?
Oh, yes, that would be 3 copper.
I am going to slip mine in my bag, like while they're.
Okay.
Not only reading the barely legal, you're stealing the barely legal.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Like, this is actually a really good book.
Is there a way that I can influence? Never mind.
Well done.
And you see she just like reaches out her hand and says, hand the book over. If you want to pay for it, you may have it.
How
Nope,
much?
he's banned for life. Get out.
How much for this stuff?
That one, since it's a little bit more tricky to get
I'll
around
give you 2
here.
silver.
Okay, done. I was gonna say one
Make it
silver,
one
but
silver. 1 silver.
okay, 1 silver.
I hand her 1 silver.
Any other books you're interested in?
Does it bother anybody else that the wizard called the Mad teleported us to the racing part of the bookstore?
Oh, really? No, I mean, he is a wizard.
Oh,
This
okay.
is very normal and characteristic, actually.
He's probably a
Oh,
drag
so
wizard.
most
at the-
wizards are perverts. Got it.
I mean,
It's
it's more.
obvious.
I
so
think
You
it's.
checking.
didn't know that?
I think it's more the case of how much action do you think a wizard gets?
Not very, I can tell you that.
They have to make do.
You see
Alright.
the librarian, I keep calling her librarian now, blushing a little bit and says, "What wizard are you talking about?"
Well,
Matt
Oh!
Henry.
where is she? Sorry.
Matt Henry helped us.
Make an insight check.
No.
I'm terrible at insight, but okay.
I'm participating.
Woohoo!
Ryland, you
No,
know
I-
a
I'm
good
not.
love story when you see one. These two are definitely together.
Aww.
Aw, isn't that cute? And I suppose with Tom's 4, he's like convinced that they check on the side.
Tom, this is your mom.
Oh no!
Oh dear.
Oh my gosh, Henry's my stepdad. Oh,
Have fun.
You're not sure how the whole furbog thing works, but
no,
Yeah?
that's impossible. In the Luke Skywalker voice.
Wait,
Mommy milkers.
wait,
Oh my God.
which race is this librarian?
It's a shopkeeper is a fur blog.
I
Or however
did,
you
I,
pronounce
A
that.
fur
I
blog.
did not, I did not
Furblog.
catch that.
yep.
Alright, guys, today I just made my first suit.
So she's like towering above all of you. She's probably 7 feet tall.
So
Yep,
Sinevi
yep.
should be well interested.
I mean, oh, she has fur.
She does. She has fur everywhere.
I mean, I'm sure she's a perfectly lovable woman, but she's not mine.
Why do you struggle to say that?
Because I'm slightly tipsy.
And-
When did
and
you
you
drink?
know-
That's not even a joke, I'm afraid.
And you know, Sinevi's a little bit racist.
Ugh.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense now.
But that's okay. We love him anyway.
Well,
Some of us do.
Wait,
Would it
wait,
be better if I
I
said Paul or hate you?
I don't want this to be my mom, so hold on.
Oh,
Arms it. Try it again.
Arms yourself.
I
I'm gonna-
absolutely can.
I'm gonna
Yes,
use chrono
awesome.
shift.
Aw.
It's
even
louder. You take a second to think about it, and you're having an existential
Well-
crisis, but this is definitely your mom. There's no other explanation in the world.
All right, I'm gonna try to give her a hug, mommy.
Also,
Oh my God.
Tom,
Oh, saints.
Tom, who gets the advantage on the next attack roll?
Tom? I'm
What?
pretty sure
Take a
this
saving
isn't your
throw.
mom.
Who gets advantage?
Who can help me not have this be my mom? They'll have advantage.
I'll give you chrono shift.
Does that mean I roll a third d20?
Yes.
Try.
Go
You can roll
for
a
it.
10.
I'm gonna
If you
do.
get less again, that'll be hilarious.
Watch it be a 2.
All right, let's go.
There we go.
There was a 2 in that number.
Now that you're
That's
done freaking
investigation,
out,
not insight, though.
you just think to yourself, "Ah, my dad's a dragonborn now. My mom's a furball. This doesn't make any sense.
Don't judge.
I need to go. I need to find my therapist. I'm getting out of the shop. Thank you for letting us teleport here.
Oh, you teleported here? Oh, Mad
You didn't
Henry.
say who get. You didn't say who got advantage.
Oh, Glucose for helping me.
So,
I rewind time to make sure, like, this is not your parent.
How far back did you have to go?
oh my god.
Way back.
And after that, Tom just ceases to be.
He just starts disappearing. I don't feel so good.
Oh, goodbye, fannies. Enjoy your new name. I'll re-roll a character.
So, do you guys make your way out of the bookstore after Tom?
No, like before I go, I would like to ask the clerk one question.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two questions actually.
What is your question?
First question, hey, does Mill ever visit this part of the library?
Mel? No, I don't believe I've seen her.
Melantha Bellerose, I also Bellerose Diamond.
There's a Bellerose here?
No.
Yeah, that was like definitely supposed to be on the hush hush,
Make
kind
a
of chilling out at
deception
the
check.
academy, but whatever.
Whoops. I thought you was in the clear. Whoops. And I
No.
have
Now
a
would
minus,
be a good time for those silvery barbs.
and I have a -1 in deception.
I could cast it again if I can see you.
Oh wow, actually quite decent.
Yeah, never mind,
Ooh.
You're good.
Nice. So
just
she
checking,
goes,
just checking for.
huh. Let me roll for
We were
her.
checking for the safety of town. That's it. Because Sunita here is the council.
Oh! Oh, that is
Oh, yeah,
right.
right.
I thought you looked
Yes.
familiar. I saw some
mean,
banners
probably-
near the square.
Well, say you. I'm probably the only lizard folk you've ever seen, so I would hope so.
So, didn't get the drawing quite right. I think in
That's
the drawing
fine.
they gave you a mustache, but it's pretty close.
He's much more handsome in person.
Are
Oh,
you
I think
drawing
it's
it like these books over here, though?
What
That's
about the books?
Not anatomically correct.
Well, it's up to the author's imagination.
The author's imagination is a wild thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Which is why I even
Yeah.
don't have some books on display.
Wait,
Do you
which
keep them for
books would
yourself?
that be?
Make a persuasion check as she realizes she made a mistake.
Which one of us?
We'll go either both of you or one with advantage.
I'll help him. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll help
I don't have
Uh,
good persuasion, so it's not me.
I will ask. What is your persuasion?
My persuasion is a 2.
So is mine. So let's flip a coin. Even you
Alright.
go, odds I go. Apparently I go.
How many sides does this coin have?
6.
6 sides.
Wow, 18.
That's amazing.
It's legal.
So she just goes, huh? Okay. And she runs in like a back storage closet essentially.
Do remember, Glucose has already bought and tried to steal and then bought the very
Lady,
questionable goblin
you
book.
don't have to tell people, okay?
Hey, you can. This is the lady you bought it from, and you know what you do and what turns your crank is all your business.
This is stuff you don't you don't ever mention it. You know? There are rules, please.
So if I give you this book or if you purchase it today, just know that you did not get it from here.
Never.
And
We
we've
would
never met.
never mention that. Absolutely. It was
Who are
not
you?
from. Exactly.
I'm not even sure where we are.
This is the sequel to The Secret Love of Lycidas.
Mine.
Wow.
Give it to me.
I wrote it.
Oh. Is it as good as the first?
I tried to fix some things canonically to make it a little bit more interesting. Oh, you've read the first. Oh, that's so wonderful. I'm glad to see an avid reader.
Technically, I've also read the third.
Someone wrote the third book?
Don't worry about it.
This is more of like a fan fiction, if you want to think about it that way. But, I think the Saint of Death is just so misunderstood. But here you are.
See. Do you want this or should I take it?
This one is 1 gold piece. It is
Yes, that
my
was a
only
Yu-Gi-Oh!
copy.
Post. Should I take it or do you want it?
I mean, I'm a wizard. I could take it.
Yes, go ahead. Let's not put too many strange thoughts into Sunevi's head.
What's the title of it?
It doesn't have one, it's just a giant red X on the front cover.
I'll title it as X.
Yep.
Oh, what was the first one called again? The first one was called like something along the lines of I know I have it written down somewhere, but I don't remember.
The first one is The Secret